£1,000. £1,000 is all that it takes to sign a Champions League winner. Yes. Now I know what you're thinking. Luke, you spoiled the video before you've even shown us. No, that's going to be the big hook to get you intrigued and interested in watching this video, I'm sure, because you're going to be like, what? Surely that is not the case. Well, I've seen it for myself, in fact, on this video. Today we have another player spotlight. My name is Mega Luke. This is the FM Scout YouTube channel. You guys have been loving the player spotlight so far. Louis Montanu, Nicolo Armini, Brahima Ouattara, and today we have someone from Uzbekistan. That man is Jazor Jalolidinov, I think. He has featured in a couple of our videos before. You can pick him up for so cheap. I could afford him on my wage. I don't know how I'd pay his wages after, but I could purchase him from the club with my own wage. We picked him up for £1,000 with Benfica. Now, I thought Benfica would be a nice one to do because they have two other big clubs in Portugal that they need to beat off. So I thought it'd be quite interesting to see how this man does. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim forward 5 years in the future. I have already done it. That's why I've spoiled a few things already. But I'm going to take you along the journey. And we're going to see how this man develops. What I've also done as well. So he's only a 2-star current ability. Remember that. With a 3-star potential. What I've also done is stuck him in a good mentoring group. Because he only has 11 determination. And he only has a balanced personality. Which isn't bad. But it's not amazing. Now, let me talk to you about potential ability. I've mentioned it a few times on the channel. I'll put a thing up here about potential ability. I'll put it on the screen here. It does fluctuate. So this man doesn't necessarily have a direct potential ability that it will stick to every episode or every series that you load him into the game. Because to get this man, by the way, you need to have the Uzbekistan League loaded. Remember that, because else you'll never have this man. But it's worth it. You load Uzbekistan. It's less than 1,000 players, so it does nothing to the game speed or your computer performance. And you can sign this man for £1,000 at the very least as a backup, which I'll show you is definitely worth it. I have completely forgot what I was saying. Potential ability, that's what I was talking about. He will fluctuate in everyone's different save. So it depends. He has a set potential ability between I think it's -8, which means he will fluctuate between roughly 140 and 160. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think then -9 is 160 and 180 potential, and then -10 is 180 and 200. I think I am correct in that. So 140 to 160, we could have ourselves a 160 player here potentially, eventually on current ability. So his current ability at the minute is 105. He has 11 determination. We'll have a look and see if we remember what he ends up like to see what we eventually have got ourselves. But Jazor, I'm interested to see what this man develops like. I've seen glimpses. All I've seen is what he has done for Benfica. And I sport it already, Champions League glory. Mainly because when I was simming it, it came up. So don't hate me for that, but I don't know what he develops like. Before we go into the first year though, this is the tactic I'm using. It's another tactic made by Ryan Cassidy, the guy who created the Phantom Menace. A very popular tactic now that I've been using myself, and now the word has spread about how good that tactic is. He has created this tactic, and the reason why I'm using it is because of this position, the Carrilero. Yes, I got that right, Carrilero. Jalolidinov. No, I will never get that right. Jazor. We'll go for that. Can play a Carrilero really well, and I'm also intrigued. I think this would be a good formation for Benfica, just to see how it really does. So I'm interested at that as well. That's what we're going to take note of. But the main thing is he will be playing every game in this position that he physically can without suspensions or injuries, because we are going to go onto profile, go on holiday, set match tactics, and use current team selection when available. Go on holiday. I'll bring you back in 1 year's time. Here we are then, 1 year's time, 2021, and Benfica have won the league by 11 points too. They've done really well. So that's fantastic stuff to start off with. Carlos Vinicius, top scorer. So what we care about though is how did our man do. Now I've also set up so that staff sign players and stuff like that. So if you do see some random players, that's not me. That's what the staff has done. And I think they've signed some decent ones. Rafa Morelos. Wow. So, Alfredo Morelos. That's a fantastic signing for them, actually. We're going really off topic here. 12 goals in his first season. 21 million. Okay, right. Picked-wise. Let's... Back in the game, Luke. Jazor, how have you done? Ooh. Okay, so Jazor, I mean, his determination hasn't gone up, which is disappointing, considering we're putting him in a good mentoring group. Because the people I put him in the mentoring group with... really good, like perfectionist, moral citizen, I think. I'll show you it in a sec. Now, passing, 15. First touch, 15. Technique, 15. This is all really good. His physical attributes have come on nicely. Let's have a look then, progress-wise. Already he's gone up. So his potential ability is now a 4-star. So that's great. Attribute-wise, if we go to all-time, we will see. So... a lot of ones after year 1, so that's good. Carolero, can we have a look at the Carolero, please? There it is. This is what suits the Carolero. So far, so good with this man. Other competitions then, knocked out in the group stage, won by Liverpool in the Champions League, runner-up in that competition by Porto, but they also did the double. They won the Portuguese Cup, and they won the league. Fantastic year for Jazor. Well, we're back 2022. And we have won the league again. 85 points. Won the league by 11 points again. Porto finishing 5th place. They are struggling with how good we are. Alfredo Morelos, top goal scorer this time. How is our man doing? So we head to the squad. Jazor, here he is. 53 appearances, 8 goals, 6 assists. We didn't look to see what his return was in the last... in the last year. So determination's going up. That's good. What about his personality? Still balanced at the minute. Now, acceleration's gone up, I think. So, I mean, let's have a look how he's been doing. 5 goals, 5 assists this season. So, he's contributing. That's good. Better than last year. It looks like he had a bit of an injury or something. 22 appearances only. Oh, no, I remember why. We can only sign him halfway through the season. That's why, because of his age. That's why he's only played 22 games there. But, now he's played a full season, 34 games. So, that's good. That's the reason why. People will probably question it. I know they will. Development then, training wise, no, we want to have a look at progress. That's what we want to see. Attributes and all time. Let's put him on the Caroleros just so you can see how good it is in those certain attributes. 2 in passing in total, 2 in vision in total. Stamina's very good. Fast touch is going up. I think he's doing very well. He's doing very well. I'm going to show you the mentoring groups. So this is the mentoring groups that I put him in. He has Ruben Diaz, Bruno Valera, Jota, and Florentino Luis. So 3 or 4 very good personalities. And Florentino Luis, when I did actually start, was a model citizen. So that's changed. So hopefully, one of these average or significant people will have a good influence, change his personality, and increase his determination so that he reaches his full potential. His average rating, though, is a 7.7. It's one of the worst in the first lineup by the looks of it. So, I mean, he's not carrying his weight necessarily. However, he is worth 6.25 million now. So they picked him up for £1,000. Now he's worth 6.25 million. So good investment indeed. They haven't lost anything because they've just won the league. Other competitions, though, knocked out in the quarter-final by Liverpool. And they were knocked out in the semi-final by Porto. So although Porto did very bad in the league, they won the cup. And managed to get revenge on Benfica, who won the cup the year before. But they didn't get the league. That's the main thing. So we're actually at the end of the 3rd year, because I remember I only did this one for 4 years, because one of the years was getting Jazor to the club and him to start playing. So, here we go. End of the 3rd season, with Jazor at the club, end of the 4th season in total, Benfica win it. So that's nice. They've won. You can actually see the competitions here. So they lost in the semi-final of the Champions League to Chelsea. Winner of the Portuguese Cup. So, another double. Great stuff. Remember, I did say they won the Champions League. I promise you. I promise you, 4th season. Spoiler alert for the 4th season. That is exactly what happens. But winners of the league, how is Jazor doing? Now, as you can... No wonder why they won the Champions League when they're signing players like Sandro Tonali. That is fantastic. So they've got like Florentino Luis, Jazor, and Sandro Tonali. It's no wonder why they are doing so well. Jazor, however, he's looking very good indeed, isn't he? 150 current ability now. His mental attributes are still slightly weak, but good vision and work rate. His technical attributes aren't incredible, but they're still doable. And I think like lower league of the Premier League, this man might not necessarily be starting, but you can definitely do a job for you, at least off the bench. Physicals, rather good. He is a 3-star current ability for this team. So with a team with Sandro Tonali, that's the ballpark there. Development-wise, let's have a look at the progress that he has done all time then. So we have a couple of 3s there, a couple of 2s. Mental attributes are doing really nicely there. He's improving every day by the looks of it mentally. So that is very good for Jazor. In the league though, wow, okay, 1 goal, 2 assists. So a bad season. 2 goals in total, 4 assists. So he's managed to pick up a couple of more in Continental and Cup games. Right, okay, let's go for the last season. I promised you the Champions League. Here it is. Yes, we are back. 2024. Now, I know what you're going to say, but look, they lost the league. I know. Somehow, Porto came back and won the league, despite finishing in 5th or 6th place, wherever it was, a couple of seasons ago. We have still done the double. Every year, we seem to have done the double. Champions League, though. I can't quite believe it myself. Benfica winning the Champions League on penalties against Liverpool in the final. Their run was actually quite difficult as well. They overcame Real Madrid. Quarterfinals, they overcame Juve. I mean, this is just outstanding. And PSG in the first round knockout. PSG, Real Madrid, Juve, Liverpool. They weren't gifted this win. And I promise you I holidayed it. Like, I don't see why I would play this. It would make no sense. And Jazor played in every single game. So if we have a look here, Jazor, there he is. He played into the 69th minute. Like, this is unbelievable stuff. Did he get taken off in this game? He played and he even took penalties. Did he score his penalty? He didn't take one. That's a shame. That's a shame. But still, they won it. I don't think he cares. He's a European Champions League winner. Well, let's have a look at him, shall we? So, Jazor is now worth £21 million. So, your £1,000 will get you quite a nice player in the future. Can we see his potential ability? I think I need to go to a different player and then come back to him. So, you can see his current ability, 157. So, that is close to his max of 160. So this is what he would look like, and you can pick him up for £1,000, remember. So for £1,000, you've got to get him. Really, first touch of 17, long shot 17, passing. His vision's really good as well. Determination's up to 13. Still a balanced personality, that's a shame. But remember, this man's still only 22. Like, he still has room to grow. His final season then, 4 goals, 5 assists in the league. That's better than the season before. He played all 34 games as well. 7 goals in total with 7 assists in total. So 3 extra goals, 2 in the Champions League and 1 in the Cup. Wow. Well, I think you'd agree that this was an extremely good success. And what makes it even funnier is that I actually had someone who I'm friends with on Steam contact me saying, Luke, you've done a really good Benfica save by the looks of the leaderboards, which you can find like somewhere. I can't remember where it is, but you can see like how everyone's doing in the world and it's done by points and stuff. And I was like, Benfica? I've never done a Benfica save. And then I realised it was because I had holidayed this. So, Jazor, thank you very much for making my most successful save that I've done to get me the most points, being a holidayed experiment for FM Scout. I'm sure he's very smug about it. From Uzbekistan, £1,000. Let's have a look one last time at the progress we have had with this man. All time, 4 in long shots, 3 in marking, 4 in dribbling. It's still only an 8. Shows how bad his dribbling was before that. Great vision, 3s across the board there. A lot across the board. A lot of them are 3s. Physicals are very good, 2s and 3s. This man, for £1,000, you've just got to buy him. Just load up the league, just take a chance on him. He's well worth £1,000 surely. Even if you're never going to use him, you can turn a profit for him. I think even on my Word Rotterdam save, I'm pretty sure I didn't even pay a penny for him. I offered them zero money and they accepted it. On certain saves, they will allow you to do that. So there we go. Have a chance on that. And as I did keep my promise of supplying a £1,000 player who took Benfica to Champions League glory, I think that definitely deserves a like from yourself. The 2 seconds it takes to go down below the video or click across wherever you're watching it on to like the video, please do. Subscribe to the FM Scout YouTube channel. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever heard of this man or you've picked this man up before. Or if there's another player you want to see on the player spotlight. I'm taking all your suggestions into consideration in the future. I'm doing my scouting, I'm looking at them, and I've got a short list of about 10 players now who I want to do this spotlight save with and go more into depth on the actual player themselves, because I know how much you guys are enjoying it, so thank you very much for that support. Also, if you can come across to my channel, Omega Luke Gaming, that'll be fantastic. The World Rotterdam save where I have this guy. I haven't used him yet, but maybe I will after this. Maybe he'll bring me glory in the World Rotterdam Super League save. Please come across and say hello. The link is down in the description, or it's at the end of the video. But my name is Omega Luke. Thank you very much for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.